There we go. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Engineers Without Filters podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Thompson, and tonight getting a little surly with a surly extra citra tall boy. And I gotta say, I like it when cans have a different colored like topper, or what's the thing called that you like break the
tab.
The tab. Yeah, they're different colored tabs. They got a yellow tab,
They
matches the
spend
can.
the extra money to paint it.
Exactly.
It's probably
So it's the
anodized,
details,
actually.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
sorry, I'm not a materials engineer.
It's just a coating, but yeah.
Just a
so I'm
coating.
Joseph DeGranchamp, and tonight I'm drinking a War Pigs Lazurite India Pale Ale. And I gotta say, this is one of the weirdest fucking cans I've ever seen. Because it's completely blacked out. Like, the top is also anodized.
It's murdered out, that's what they call it.
I didn't realize that because it had like the plastic can covers, so I didn't realize until I took it off like a couple minutes ago. But yeah, it's a pretty neat can, and it's weird because it's called War Pigs Brewery, so it's like you got a picture of like a skeleton of a hogwart or warthog, not a
Hogwarts.
But the description of the first words of the description are a bright and juicy, and it really goes against the can design. So I don't know how I feel about it, but
I'm
important is
Gabe,
it tastes good.
and I'm drinking Miller High Life. And I have a special announcement for you guys. I got my first official job offer. And that's not the exciting part. The exciting part is the title of the position is network engineer, which makes me more of an engineer than Jacob.
Wait,
School of Technology isn't real engineering.
Shut up.
That's
It
what
counts.
Minneapolis place game?
Yes, it's the one from Minneapolis. So.
Hell yeah!
Soft claps.
Thank you.
Yay. Are you gonna take it? You better, you little bitch.
Oh yeah, I'm like 99% sure I'm
That
gonna
was
take it.
really quick turnaround. That was less than a week ago.
Less than a week, yeah. They were very
For
quick.
those who don't know, which is mostly all of you, Gabe was in Minneapolis last weekend, mostly to visit me, but also to do this interview.
Right.
So that's super exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
And who's our fourth character up there in my top left corner?
I am Dayton, and I am drinking Bobbin for Apples Ale from Gray Sail Brewing, which is just right across the border to Rhode Island from where I'm living.
It's pretty.
Gotta love that apple flavored stuff.
It's all right. It's all right.
Is it like?
You
is
sound
it
kind of
just apple?
disappointed in
Is
it.
it like? Is it like a cider flavor, or does it still taste like beer?
To be honest, it doesn't have a lot of flavor.
You can't even taste the apples?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm eating pretzels right now. I don't know, but
Well, like, are they flavored pretzels? Because I feel like plain pretzels don't have much of a taste to really wash out a flavor.
no, it just doesn't have a lot of taste. Kind of disappointed.
What's the fucking Rick and Morty apple slogan? I cannot think of it right now.
Hungry for apples.
Hungry for apples. That's it. Thank you.
Question mark, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's not a ripoff
Whereas-
of Just Got Milk, okay? It's a completely different set of words.
What a fucking great episode. Rick and Morty almost back next month.
How excited are you about BoJack coming out tomorrow?
Dude, fucking tomorrow, it snuck up on me. I'm not gonna lie to you, Gabe. But, I'm definitely watching the entire season after I get home from work tomorrow. Joseph's like, I want to go out and have friends and be social. I'm like, get the fuck out of here then. Right?
Well, it's only half a
binge
season,
this.
right? Where it's like...
Yeah, but it's 8 episodes instead of 6, which would be...
Oh, okay.
Normally it's 12, but it's 2 8-episode half seasons. So,
Okay.
but it only takes like 4 hours to watch, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so welcome back to the podcast, everyone. This is episode 42. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at EWF Podcast. And you can find new episodes of our show every Monday on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. As we've been doing recently, we're going to start with our BuzzFeed quiz that we just found 2 minutes
I
ago.
forgot to open it.
You
Click on that link,
dumbass.
boys, if you haven't done it already. It's called "This Quiz Will Reveal Your Zodiac Sign with 100% Accuracy."
We want to focus that.
The best part is the description says, find out who you, all caps, really are.
It's like, if we've learned one thing in the past couple weeks of BuzzFeed is it's never fucking right. So I just
Yeah,
I'm
it told me
thrilled
I
to
was
see if
short. Fuck out of here.
Alright, so the first question is, when are you waking up? The options are 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., or noon.
Where's 8? What happened to 8?
Yeah.
BuzzFeed can't be bothered.
Because that's when I get
You
up.
gotta pick 7 or 9.
Yeah, these are like it's not like every other hour or every
No,
hour. It's
it just
very
skips 8.
inconsistent. And 11.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
It's not consistent.
I'm gonna go with 9 because I lean towards. I'm closer to 9 than I am to 7 for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely like an 8:30.
I'm an 8:15 guy, so I guess that
9.
goes to 9, right? That's closer to 9 than it is 7.
Well, this is like a weekend thing. Like during the weekday.
Oh, still 9.
Oh, during the weekday I'm up at 6:45. So, but I'm going weekend because I'm going weekend.
Dayton, I'm assuming you're a 7.
Definitely.
That really guys are bullshit. What is the first thing you do in the morning? Exercise, eat breakfast, check your phone, or meditate?
Okay.
Why is take a shit not on this list?
Take a shit
like shower.
Yeah.
Shower's
like,
my number 1.
I get up and I shower, or shit, depending on. But yeah.
I guess I'm gonna check my phone because, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Same.
Especially since I'm
We're all
going
gonna pick
with
the same fucking thing again. I'm
Okay,
already calling
this
it.
next question's dumb as fuck because it's like it doesn't imply that you actually work. It just
That's why I'm going on a weekend. Like this is a weekend thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, now hold on. If it's a weekend thing, I feel like now you probably check your phone's probably still things. Me and Joseph make breakfast on the weekends, but
yeah. But are you kidding me? I lay in bed for like half an hour before I get out.
That's all.
At least. Depends on how hungover.
Dude, I took your place last weekend. I took your bed. I made breakfast. I was like, man, I could totally replace Joseph, and no one would know.
I heard you are shit at making breakfast.
Oh, absolutely.
I told Joseph.
Is that any surprise though?
No. Also, when I came back, I was thinking like maybe he was nice and like stripped the bed so I didn't have to sleep on his dirty ass sheets. No, it looked like there were a couple Wolverines in my room.
Oh my god, it was not that bad.
Yeah, Gabe, I saw the damage, and yeah, I don't know how you fucking twisted some of these sheets so bad after 2 nights of sleeping there. Like,
hey,
Jesus Christ.
I roll a lot in my sleep, okay?
Jesus, I thought Patty came to visit too for a minute.
No.
Gabe, why don't you read the next one?
Okay, so it says, what will you do next? Take pictures. Go to a pumpkin patch, because you can do that year round. Bake.
This is a fall day.
Yeah,
it's playing a fall.
It's a fall weekend.
Oh, I didn't read that part. Or go to a cafe. Well, if I'm gonna pick any of those, I would take pictures because that sounds a lot more fun than any of those other things.
I'd probably go to a cafe of these.
I'd probably bake.
I don't want to bake where the fuck they
Looks
are.
like you're going to a pumpkin patch there, Dayton.
No, I definitely would. You know how much fun it would be to go and like pick like a whole truck bed of pumpkins and just like grab a baseball bat and just annihilate them.
Dude,
in your back.
I can totally see you taking them to your farm back home and just like shooting them.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun.
Well, I'm gonna go with take pictures.
Yeah, that was the first time we've all picked different answers.
It really is.
It's kind of convincing me about the pumpkin patch now. That does sound kind of fun.
No, we're being different.
No, I'll still stick with my initial answer. But,
okay.
But now a pumpkin patch sounds pretty good.
Yeah, dude, they're underrated.
All right, this next question though.
This next question is might bring up some might open some old wounds.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What are you having for lunch? Soup, salad, sandwich, or leftovers?
Which could also be a soup, salad, or sandwich.
Oh, shut up.
I mean, depending. I'm gonna go sandwich on this one.
Okay, this sandwich is the best looking sandwich I've never made.
See, dude, my pictures aren't loading in anymore.
They're just blank.
Yeah, they just.
But the text shows up.
Yeah, it's just the text.
I mean, to be fair, it's just a bunch of stock photos. It's
Yeah.
not like,
Well, I'm gonna go Sammy.
Well,
if it's a weekend, I do leftovers.
I'm probably going leftovers too. I mean, let's be real. I'm not putting effort into it.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
also,
but like on
I
weekends,
almost-
we usually go out to eat, Joseph, and that.
And
I'd
like
probably get a
we
sandwich.
usually make like a brunch, so it's like, like pancakes and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But this is a fall day. This isn't just your typical day. It's not like I'm going out to the pumpkin patch every weekend here.
This is a special day.
That's what Dane does every weekend as he goes to the pumpkin patch.
Weekend.
I'm still probably having leftovers.
Same.
Dane, what about you?
Definitely not a salad. Don't feel like having a salad on a fall day. Sandwiches? Nah, dude. Sandwich, go freaking pound sand. I think I gotta go
grilled
with
cheese,
soup.
Dayton?
What?
Not even grilled cheese?
Dude, Jacob, hasn't it been almost no, it's been a little bit less than a year now since I've had a grilled cheese because you said that I was the grilled cheese man.
It's been quite a bit less. It's been like half a year.
Because you had some Winter Carnival, which was in February.
Yeah,
so.
it was Winter
Dude,
Carnival.
some during Winter Carnival?
So that's over half a year.
He had like
a lot.
8.
I think I had more than that even.
In one night.
The whole night
Tell
he
me
had
you
at
got the
least
fucking
2 in
grilled
his
cheese, man.
hands,
Get
and
the
I just
fuck outta here,
I
dude.
remember the video of
not
him
the
like
grilled cheese
dancing
man.
with the grilled cheeses in both hands.
Like, I don't want to like get into it, but who is then? If it isn't you, then who the fuck
Max.
was it? Who ate the most grilled cheeses?
Max eats
Max?
a ton of them.
Yeah, but he was making bagels way more often.
Yeah, he's the bagel guy. You're the grilled cheese guy, dude.
I haven't had a grilled cheese in months.
Okay,
Out of spite.
You
Out
were
of
the
spite.
grilled cheese.
I mean, you can't even really have them anymore. You get vegan cheese and stuff, but like, it's not the same.
Yeah, I'm not the grilled cheese man.
You were.
I love how that's such a big deal for you to not be known as the grilled cheese man.
Like, it's
I'm
not
okay
even that
with-
bad.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
mini labels. I am not okay with grilled cheese man.
It's
I
not
put my
even an
foot
insult.
down.
Is it an issue with, like, because it's not necessarily, like, a healthy food? Or, like... I
Or is it
just want to
because
know
it's not-
the
Because
point
it's
of
Because you
untrue.
don't believe it's true. Yeah,
Because it's untrue.
Okay.
supposed
You
to.
you can call me a monkey all you want. I don't give a shit. That one's probably true. But being called a grilled cheese man? No. Absolutely not. Get that
That's
out
the
of
line.
Alright,
There you
moving on.
What will you do next? So I just want to recap. All right, so far we've woken up. We've
Checked our phones.
We've all done an activity. Maybe it was taking pictures. Maybe going to a pumpkin patch and smashing some pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had lunch. Now what's next? What's our afternoon activity? Here we have some options here. We have take a nap,
Exclamation
have a
point.
picnic. Even though we just had lunch, why we have a picnic so soon? Go apple picking, or carve pumpkins. See, now here, I feel like after a nice lunch, I might be down to go to the apple orchard.
Yeah,
and get some
apple
apples.
picking
I-
sounds fun.
A lot more
Apple
options.
Orchard,
you think to
get
make
some
with
hot
apples.
cider and
Ooh,
donuts.
hard cider and donuts.
Mmm. Yeah,
I'm going apple.
Apples.
I'm feeling that.
See, I'm gonna interpret carved pumpkins as carved pumpkins with a baseball bat, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Alright.
That one was
Next
a lot
one,
quicker than the last one.
Dinner time. What will you eat now, Joseph? It's a weekend, and that means one thing.
It means
Element
element
pizza.
pizza.
So I'm fucking eating that pizza, dude. I'm
Yeah.
addicted to the pizza place by our apartment. I
It's
cannot
pretty
stop eating
good.
It's bad how good it is. and
Nah,
how
it's-
close it is.
And they serve beer, and it's just like, wow.
And you can see it from our apartment. So like I'll just stand and like look out the window and see it, and it'd be like, well, fuck, now I'm getting pizza.
it. Look, put your hand on the window. Oh.
So the options are pizza, pasta, pie, and sushi. See, they were really killing it with the alliteration there.
Okay, who the fuck eats pie for dinner? Like, it's a picture of pumpkin pie.
I
What kinda-
totally would. It's a
what
treat
kinda
yourself
animal?
weekend.
You
smash
need a
some
whole pie?
pumpkins, And now you eat some
Yeah, he'd
pie.
use the smashed
Yeah.
remains to make a pie.
You know what? I'm going with pie. Damn it.
Alright.
Dayton's having a pumpkin center
If
day.
if money wasn't an
Like it.
issue, I'd get sushi. 100%.
Dude, this
Dude,
is
that
a
is
fantasy.
surprising.
Why are you limiting yourself in a fantasy, Gabe?
Okay, then sushi it is.
That's surprising because I remember, Gabe, when you used to not like sushi like a year ago.
I like it a lot now.
Good for you.
I won over the summer. I won like some raffle that gave me like $40 at the only sushi place for like 50 miles.
I don't know that I would trust sushi in the
You
middle of the
wouldn't.
desert
You wouldn't,
any
but it
more
was-
than I trust sushi in Houghton.
right?
You know?
You don't. It makes no sense to trust it, but it was surprisingly good for what it was.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with sushi.
What are you going with, Joseph?
I picked pizza as well.
Pizza. And then Dayton, what did you say?
Pie.
Pie.
Alright, next one. What will you do next? Watch TV, read, fall asleep, or do some online shopping.
What the fuck?
Getting close to
Dude,
Black Friday, kind
I'd
of not
pick
really.
play Rocket League, but that's not an option.
Gabe
I
is
think
even
watch
more
TV,
addicted to Rocket League than I am.
That's not true.
That is
Yes,
true.
it is,
I can
dude.
confirm. Dayton's been playing No Man's Sky nonstop the past 2 weeks.
It's true.
Week, maybe.
But Dayton, you'll just text me an emoji, and I'm like, he wants to play Rocket League.
It's like a booty call.
He'll send me like the I don't know what it's like the sly look like the.
It's
"Ooh,
the,
what
it's
you
the
doing?"
smirking emoji.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
And then I reply with, "I'll be on in 10 minutes."
Parents aren't home. Come over, play Rocket.
Yeah.
I'm watching TV, obviously.
Probably read. Been getting into those Batman comics you got, Jacob.
Dude, they're fucking good.
I'll probably be reading. That's
I
probably
was-
what I'll be doing this weekend. It's probably what I'll be doing after this. That's what I did last night. So
nice.
I'd say that's a safe bet.
What about you, Dayton?
Dude, I just exerted myself a lot, getting the pumpkins, smashing the pumpkins, eating the pumpkins. I'm gonna fall asleep because I woke up at 7. I
The
deserve it.
day is over.
I'm gonna go with read as well. There's a book that I've been wanting to read. I just haven't had time yet.
What book?
What is it?
It's called Sapiens. It's a brief history of humankind. Is the subtitle.
I know that. Book.
I've heard that's a really. I mean, it's pretty popular, but I've heard it's a really good and interesting book.
Alright, and let's finish it off with what time you going to bed. What the fuck are these fucking
Exactly.
options? 8 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., or 2 a.m.? Why the fuck would you not have midnight as it would be 2-hour increments? Why does it go 8, 10, 11, 2?
I
Why
know.
is there
Fuck outta here.
Well, I gotta go to 11
Yeah.
because it's closest to midnight. Because I try to go to bed
yeah, I
by
would have picked
midnight.
midnight, but gotta go 11.
It depends. Is tonight like a 10:29 kind of night? Because then I'm leaning 2 a.m. You know?
I don't know, Joseph. What did you do today? You went to a cafe. You went apple picking, I think you said.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, are you
is
going to
it
the bar
10:29
after this
night?
busy day or what?
That's true. That's a hectic day. I've spent a lot of money. I'm not. Going to that. I'm not
This is a
feeling
fantasy.
good.
Don't limit yourself.
I'm not. Well, if it's a fantasy, then I don't need to worry about going to bed or my physical exertion, right?
There you go.
I'm still gonna go 11.
I'm going.
It gave me
10.
3.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's the best
And
part. It's
they're
100%
wrong.
accuracy, but they give you 3.
Oh, and mine isn't even right.
Mine's not right either.
Mine isn't
Neither is
either.
mine.
It was. I had
literally-
air sign.
They literally
Wait,
had
this
a
is
1 in
0%
4 chance.
accuracy.
They had
Yeah,
a
they had a
1
1
in
in
4
4 chance,
chance. Of listing 3 of them. Like, what?
All right. Well, I got Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius.
That's what I got.
That's what I got.
I got Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces.
Wait, aren't you a Scorpio? Isn't that November?
No, I'm a Sagittarius.
I thought
He's
I was
late November.
Fuck, I don't know the signs.
I'm early December. So Dayton and I are the same. We're both Sagittarius.
I'm Taurus.
I thought I was a Scorpio. I'm googling it.
Well, yeah, but it splits halfway through the month.
Yeah, it always splits out.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a Scorpio.
Yeah, because it's like on the 21st, 22nd.
Dude,
Usually
let me
where it
tell you,
splits.
when the plants are doing those things, man, they change my attitude. You know, when they're doing the good things.
The good thing.
God, BuzzFeed. They fucking got me with that clickbait headline though. It says 100% accuracy, and I gotta try.
And it's
Yeah, try
0%, as
it
far
was
as we know.
Why am I surprised?
Also, the comments are all saying that it was wrong too. So I just like that people comment on these. Like that's the funniest part.
This guy said he's part of Pisces squad. That's a yikes. That means
Sorry,
he actually
BuzzFeed,
believes
dude,
in it.
I'm a Taurus.
Squad up.
Let's get into our first topic. Let's talk about weddings. Because there's 3 reasons. 1, Joseph went to a wedding last weekend.
Which is
2.
why Gabe came to visit Jacob and not me.
Yes.
Yes.
We did not.
Second
Gabe and I
reason-
did not sleep together in my bed. I just wanted to. I know this was a while ago. We talked about it.
I guess
but
we
just wanna
didn't. Yeah, we didn't have that disclaimer,
clarify
so
that.
I appreciate that.
I was a good host and put on a fresh pair of sheets or.
I was a bad guest and left him there in a tornado.
Yep.
Good host, my ass. You left me there to deal with Gabe alone.
Oh my
Piece
god.
of shit.
Fuck
You
off.
had Cooper.
That doesn't help. That makes things worse. I have 2 babies to take care of.
You've got your friend. I don't want to say his name without his consent, but you know who I'm talking about. He could have helped you.
whatever. Second reason is Gabe went to a wedding 2 weekends ago.
Mm-hmm.
And third reason is when I was in high school, I catered weddings for like a year and a half. So.
And Dayton's
Fourth
just
reason
here.
I don't know,
is
maybe
Dayton-
Date's married for all I know.
Dayton
So.
hates weddings, so.
Why are you putting words in my mouth, Joseph?
Yeah, let him speak for himself.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I hate weddings.
You hate traditional weddings.
Yeah, I think traditional weddings are dumb.
Yeah.
Now, when you say traditional, are you referring to like the ceremony or the reception or both?
I'm talking about like spending boatloads of money on this one single day for it just doesn't I don't know, I don't agree with it because I think it's
But
too
it's
much
for
money.
the memories, Dayton.
I agree with Dayton on this 100%.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think there's way too much
But
money in
in
weddings.
terms of like experience that I have at weddings, aside from my own that happened 10 years ago, yeah, I've only been to one.
Well, you crashed a reception. I remember you telling
Oh
me about
yeah,
that.
yeah, I did crash one at this really nice venue in high school. I was wearing a shirt that said "Paddle Master, prepare to be spanked" with like ping pong paddles on it. I got some really weird looks, but I signed the guest book.
That's fucking hilarious.
But no, I'll have some coming up because one of my friends is getting married in May. And then I have another. Well, then my sister's getting married next October.
Oh,
Okay.
her boyfriend proposed?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah. You're supposed to be his plus one.
I'm gonna need a +6. No, +7.
Yeah.
+7.
So, let's start with you, Joseph, because you have the most fresh experience. That was the wedding you went to this weekend?
Dude, that one sounded weird just from the description that I was told.
It made more sense when I got there.
Did it?
Yeah. It was good. So I was in, this would have been the 4th wedding I've been in. I've been in
Show
all
off.
3 of my sister's weddings. This is the 2nd one that I've been able to drink at legally. 3rd one I have drank at. Sorry, Mom and Dad. But yeah, I don't know. I think they're fun. The reception is, I mean, from a groomsman's perspective, the ceremony takes at maximum 20-30 minutes. probably 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer depending. So I just stand there. I walk down, girl on my arm, walk down. I look fly. I'm in a suit, like I'm killing it, and I stand there. Probably cry because my sister's getting married, and then I walk back, and then we go drink. Like, how can that not be fun?
Well, I wanted to ask, like, when you're standing up there, are you actually like listening to everything they're saying? You kind of zone out.
I mean, there's nothing else to do but listen. So,
I guess.
yeah, I listen. The worst is like, where do you look? Because you're like half facing the bride and groom and half facing like the crowd, and so it's just kind of weird.
Just meet in the middle and just look into nowhere, like between
That's
them.
basically what I do. But yeah,
Or
it
just stare at the priest. Or
well,
like
no,
the
because
bridesmaids
you have to
bridesmaid
face a
opposite you.
certain way. You can't like just look wherever you want. Like
Well,
your shoulders
your body
have
has to face a certain way. Your head, you can put that on a swivel. You know what I'm
to. Yeah,
saying?
but I'm not gonna
Start
crane
speaking
my
her-
neck to stare at people. But yeah, usually I zone them out. But I got a pro tip: if you're ever in a wedding, don't lock your knees, because you will pass out from loss of blood flow. So yeah, that's keep your knees bent, and yeah, that's about it.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't
It
know.
was fun though. Fun time.
Yeah, it was fun. So the reason Gabe thought it was weird was because the bar shut down, or last call for the bar was at 8:45. And then
And the guy getting married was 23, so it's like
yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason that is the reception venue was at a park, and the park closed at 10. So they had to like take all the decorations down and get out of there by 10 o'clock. So like part of it was just because the venue was not the most ideal, but it was a really cool place. I don't know, it was cool, but it was just circumstances that it couldn't keep going all night. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Overall, it was really fun. Made some friends. Actually, I made friends with one of the bridesmaids, and it turns out she lives in Minneapolis. Yeah, her and her boyfriend live in Minneapolis. But her boyfriend went to Michigan Tech, and I don't know him.
Nice.
Or actually, I think he still
Joseph?
goes. No, he.
The Grand Champ?
No. Sadly not. But her boyfriend still goes to Tech. He's on co-op right now. But I didn't recognize him at all. So.
What was his major again? Wasn't it like
it was
supply chain management?
Yeah, it was like supply chain management.
Oh, OSM. Fuck that.
Yeah, so
that's why we've never seen him or heard of him before.
Yeah, he was. I think he said he was on a sports team or something. I don't remember. So I was like, oh yeah. So there's no way I know him. Like, it's not like I hang out with anybody and any student athletes.
Hey, we were a part of a broomball team that got second in the alumni tournament. We're fucking athletes.
He's got a point.
That is true. But we are #student athletes. The grind doesn't stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know all that bullshit.
Pain is just weakness leaving your body.
Oh my god.
Exactly. So yeah, no, I've really enjoyed the weddings I've been a part of. I think the lead up to them is horrible, because there's just a lot of stress involved.
Yeah.
I've seen all three of my sisters go through it, and I don't know, especially like it hits my parents pretty hard, mostly my mom, but so it's just like the 2 months leading up to it is when it gets really bad. It really culminates.
That's another reason not to do a traditional wedding. They're more stressful. Just go to the courtroom, get married, and then have a bomb-ass reception where you just have an open bar.
Exactly. I definitely agree.
And good-ass food.
Maybe like a small reception, because I mean, depending on the parents, from what I've gathered, it's all about the parents. From what I've found out.
Yeah.
Because
that's who the parents are, though, too.
Usually, it's the bride's family that pays for it, so it's usually like kind of their decision on things, which I don't agree with. So like, yeah, they're gonna push for that, whether.
I feel like that gets so messy though. Like.
Oh yeah, it does.
I'll tell you what. I'll just fucking pay for it.
That's why there's
out
a
of
show
pocket,
called
damn it.
Bridezillas. But yeah, it's.
Well, yeah, and it's not really surprising to hear like Crazy Kath and One-Eyed Joe want a traditional wedding. You know, that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is. I enjoy being a part of it, and because I'm a groomsman, I don't have to do anything except show up and have fun most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had to help decorate.
And you'll see like the VIP treatment too, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, like I help decorate, but like okay, whatever. You know, show up a day early. I don't mind it. I don't mind helping out. So overall, good experience. I haven't like just attended a wedding in a really long time though. It's been at least 10. Yeah, about 10 years I think. No. Yeah, something like that. When my aunt got married. But yeah, not that important. But yeah, like it's been a while since I've just attended a wedding, so my opinion is a little different.
You're skewed.
Speaking of that,
you're biased.
Speaking of that, Gabe, why don't you give your
Wow, what a segue. Fucking
wow. What can I say? I'm a good host, alright?
So this is like the first wedding that I've been to for like the first time, and well, since my parents got remarried. So it's probably been like 10 years at this point. And it was a lot different than Joseph's experience, just because I wasn't like a groomsman or anything.
You mean you didn't drink at your parents' weddings?
No, because I was 7.
Yeah, 7 years old.
Or 8 or however old. I don't even know how old I was. It was a while ago.
Much less than 21.
Gabe's
Yes.
passed out on bug juice in the back.
I distinctly remember it was someone's job to put us to bed so they could like go continue partying. And it was like 8:30. It wasn't even that late. So yeah, I was a +1 on Patty's side of the family. So it was Patty's right behind me, so I can feel the eyes. It was a lot different because obviously, like, I knew Patty's parents and I knew like her siblings, but everyone else I just didn't fucking know. Not that it was like, you know, a bad thing or anything. It was just pretty intimidating because it was like one Airbnb with like 20 people in it, and I knew like 3 of them. So that part was really weird. It was also just kind of a drive. The drive part sucked, but the actual wedding was pretty fun. I mean, it was an open bar and it was good food, so it's hard to beat.
Can't complain about an open bar.
Yeah, exactly. Patty's giving a thumbs up in the background.
How was like the ceremony? Was it boring or was it fine?
So they had an expedited ceremony, so it was like 20 minutes. So that was really nice.
See, okay, I agree with that. That's progress.
Yeah, so it was like they just skipped a lot of the bullshit, and it was just like, all right, you know, like say your vows or whatever. You know, here's one passage in the Bible. Okay, not kiss, you're married. Okay, great, let's go party, kind of a deal.
Yeah, I don't think the most recent one, they didn't even read a Bible passage or like a prayer or anything. They did at my sister's wedding, and oh my God, did it take a while.
It can get long. It was a short one, luckily. But I would say that the biggest difference is just because it wasn't my family, it was bizarre. Because I don't know, when you go to like a significant other side of the family, you're kind of trying to like impress them with like first impressions and stuff. And I'm drinking a lot, like a lot, and you know, trying to like keep it together, like, you know, try and connect with people. So it was different.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard. You only know one person, really. I mean,
yeah, and a lot of the times, you know, she's going to see her, you know, to see people she hasn't seen in a while. So it's just like I'm just sitting there by myself, you know, with the beer, trying to I don't know, talk to people. So a lot different.
You should just go dance, you know.
Oh my God, that was the other thing. I felt like the opposite of compelled to dance, regardless of my drink total, because it's just like
I would have gotten on the dance floor and Fortnite danced on them.
No, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm just gonna like embarrass myself in front of a whole. I guess it's kind of freeing because I don't know anyone.
You don't know anyone, so who cares?
But I don't want to be that guy the next morning. Like, dude, you fucking did blah 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 on the dance floor, and I was like, don't remember it, or was like, sure.
And then you're like, hell yeah, I did.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you're making their memories of the wedding even better.
Because but it's like, that's the thing. It's not my wedding. It's not my thing. But I don't know.
Dude, you need to steal the show. Fuck everyone else.
Exactly. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna, you know.
The bride can take second place as far as I'm concerned. I'm here to show up and kick ass.
They get the first dance all to themselves. Now it's your turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Shit you not. I spent the entire night on the dance floor at this last
Joseph.
wedding.
See, Joseph fucking gets it. All right, Joseph gets it.
If it was my side of the family, like, it would be a completely different story, because it'd be like, oh, they already know that I'm gonna be drunk and stupid. But I don't know. You know what I mean? Where like it's a different person's family, so you feel like there's some level of not judgment, but like, I don't know, appraisal of like your worth, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It's like I got so many times, like, you know, you get those general questions like, so what are you doing? Like, what are you studying? Like, they're checking to see if you're successful or not, or like have some drive, and it's like I'm playing that game, you know.
Bruh, I'm here to drink and dance. And
right, but then I'm like blasted, and I'm like, I'm still gonna win this game. You know, I don't know.
I mean, the last time I was at a wedding, I just remember this because I had forgotten about it. I don't know how old I was. It must have been high school, I guess. I don't even maybe it was in college. I don't remember. My cousin got married, and he's quite a bit older than I am. So like, you know, there wasn't a lot of people like my age at the wedding, but like my family was there, you know. So I was at like the kids' table or whatever, you know, and it was whatever. But the dancing portion starts, you know, and I'm like, I'm fucking dancing. Like, I like to dance, but like, my family doesn't think of me as that person. I'm pretty like reserved at like family events, so it's almost more pressure because I'm like, fuck, if I start dancing, they're gonna be like, whoa, what are you doing, you know?
Right.
So like, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just go. So I'm like, yo, Sam, my brother, like, let's go dance. We were dancing, but then like my parents started dancing, and then it got really fucking weird. Like, I don't want to see you dancing. I've never seen you dance before, and it's really weird.
Yeah, no, that gets super weird.
Like, I saw my dad dancing, and I was like, it broke my brain. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at right now?
Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's just like, I mean, it's supposed to be a celebration, right? And it's
just, yeah.
I don't know. That's just so weird. I don't know how I'd feel if I like saw my dad dancing. Like, he'd have to be pretty blitzed. I'd love to see your
dad dancing, Gabe.
He'd have to be incredibly blitzed.
I feel like I don't know much about your dad, but he seems kind of stiff. just like in his body movements.
Okay, so you know how I run like a dumbass? I get it from my dad. Like we both have we have the same body language. Let's put it that way.
So exactly, and so like just imagining that, just like however much taller he is than you, and like bigger and like older or whatever, and just imagining just a bigger version of you. It's just funny to me.
Dad, if you're listening, we gotta do a dance off or something and put it on our Instagram.
Holy shit, I totally pay to see that.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Instagram live it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my side of things, like when I was in high school, I did catering for weddings like a year and a half, and it was cool. Like, you know, the job was pretty fun. You know, the people who worked were really fun. I worked with were fun, and yeah, like you're pretty tired at the end of the next. You're on your feet for like 8-10 hours, but you get to just like eat food in the back when there's extra, and like I don't know, just watch people have a good time. Sometimes like there was literally times when like I wanted to like hop on the dance floor, but like I couldn't because I was fucking working and I was wearing like a dumbass uniform and stuff. But
it's I have a small side note. When we were at the wedding, this one guy was just giving us like the desserts before like dinner was even served. He was just like sneaking them off to us. So he started giving us like a bunch of cupcakes, and at one point we gave it to the caterer and like, just eat it. Like we can't eat all these cupcakes before dinner. And she got so excited. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna give it to the rest of the people."
Yeah.
She's like,
dude, the best part about catering weddings is the fucking food. Because
there's
always leftovers.
There's gotta be.
You can't like they won't let you donate it, even if it's like not been opened. It's like against
that's so stupid
sort of rules where you can't donate to like homeless shelters. So you have to throw it or eat it. So of course we fucking eat it. And yeah, dude, they had the company I worked for had these fucking like peanut shrimp wontons or peanut chicken wontons. Holy god, I used to eat that fucking just the mix, like just the chicken and peanut sauce, just straight up. It was so good. Anyway, no, yeah, I loved it. The thing is, I saw like a bunch of different styles of wedding, and some people went like super insane with how much I spent. There was like one I worked where they brought in like special like gold-plated silverware and like plates and stuff, and like super fancy glasses, and I'm like, how much does this fucking cost, you know? And I also worked an Indian wedding where they brought in a baby elephant and the groom rode in on a baby elephant. It was fucking awesome, dude. I'm not trying to be like generalized or stereotypes, but from what I've seen, Indian weddings are the fucking best weddings out there. They play the best music, they got the best food, and they have all these cool traditions like elephants and stuff. It was amazing. I loved it. But yeah, it also gave me like a lot of ideas of like what I would want to do for my wedding.
Right.
But yeah, it was a fun time. I miss it a little bit.
Oh, that's what I'm drinking, Joseph. One of the things that they brought before dinner. This isn't like a meme. It actually happened. It was gourmet grilled cheese. I did think about dating a little bit, but it was fucking bomb. It was super buttery, but whew.
Oh yeah.
Gourmet grilled cheese. Who would have thought?
Dayton, I think if you just like laughed it off and didn't really make a big deal about it, we wouldn't bring it up.
But we had to keep bringing it back.
But because you denied it so strongly.
I wish Dayton was there in that moment with me where you just see this like really nice grilled cheese and like, oh, one please, and then Dayton just be like, no, I want to do it. Just like out of pride. But everyone else is just fucking loving it. He's like, it's fine. I don't even want it.
I don't even like grilled cheese anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like grilled cheese anymore, damn it.
It's been
Exactly.
So long.
My taste buds haven't been wetted with the taste of them in over 8 months.
So I want to talk about like what all of us want for our weddings at this point in our life.
Oh,
assuming we get married. I mean, I assume all of us kind of want to get married. I don't know. But I'll go back to Dayton first. Dayton, you've already said what you want, but give me the details. Break it down for me.
Okay. Well, I think it starts with meeting someone that I actually want to marry.
Okay, we're past that. You're getting married. Give me the day.
You have proposed to this person.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not talking about proposals. That's just too complicated.
Guy or girl, doesn't matter.
All right. We get married in a courtroom. Or something small, something not very expensive, something we can save our money and have a bomb-ass reception. I don't want to have a destination wedding because that puts a lot of stress on all like the attendees and everything like that.
Yep.
In terms of like financial stress. So I think probably pick somewhere that's pretty central to all of our guests, and have an open bar, no limits, open for the entire duration. Have some dank ass food. Hopefully, my my bride to be is also like has similar, tastes.
Is a
and what
monkey?
we want. Yeah, hopefully. And I mean, I'm thinking that I'm probably still gonna be vegan at my wedding, because I don't see any reason why I would go back. So I'm obviously gonna have some dank ass vegan food there, and then hopefully I'll have some other good food for the people who choose to eat meat.
Some grilled cheeses for the omnis.
Yeah, some grilled cheeses that I won't indulge in.
They like burn with
then,
like one of those broilers, like bitch on every fucking grilled cheese sandwich.
I totally would, dude. Pure spite.
Branded.
Yeah,
there we go.
Metal branding.
That Jacob's, that his little platter thing, or like the name tag, says grilled cheese bitch on it.
He's like, yep, this is me.
Like, no, I know.
And then lastly, the most important part of the entire night is the DJ and the music setup.
Yep.
So if you have shitty music, or if you have a shitty DJ or a shitty speaker system, no one's going to be having fun.
No.
And I value that a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna thoroughly vet this DJ.
Well, I feel like you would almost, knowing you, Dane, I feel like you'd almost want to make the playlist yourself.
Yeah, just make a playlist and just have someone who you make a playlist and a do not playlist, right? So you make your playlist, and then because people are gonna wanna, there's gonna be songs you either don't think of or whatever.
Requests.
And then so people are like, hey, can you play this song? And like, yeah, we'll play it, in like 2 or 3 songs or whatever. So then they can be added, and because people want to dance what they want to dance to, whatever. But you just make sure you have a very thorough do not playlist.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
I just want to see that interaction where like, actually the groom is requested for you to fuck off because this song is not allowed.
Honestly, I would totally have them say that.
Oh, I know. I know. That's why I'm saying I can totally see it.
To my theoretical wedding reception, they're gonna have a sense of humor. Like, come on.
Well, because with Dayton, I feel like the music is the most important part of your reception, honestly. Because I know how you get with music, and if it's not like, if a song comes on you don't like, you're gonna fucking do something about it. It's not like, oh, I'm the groom, I gotta just, it's my party, I just gotta have fun. No, you're gonna fucking walk over to that DJ and figure out who requested that piece of shit song and beat the crap out of them. Because I know we've been to parties where you've been the DJ and you fought off people to get your, like, trying to get your phone to change stuff.
Oh, dude.
So,
well, that just
that's more
because
they're touching his phone than anything.
Yeah, and I was just like, get away from my phone. Like,
yeah.
That's a whole nother story.
How many people do you think at your wedding, Dayton?
I don't know. As many people as I think it needs. As vague of an answer as that.
That is the most non-answer I've ever heard out of in my life from a non-politician.
I was gonna say he could be a politician with that answer.
Once you get upwards of about 250 people, you're not going to see everybody. So in my opinion, like I personally would want like 100 people, like, and keep it really small, so actually hang out with everyone.
I think I could probably keep it to about 100, 150.
Yeah. Also, would you still have groomsmen and stuff if you're doing the courthouse thing, or are you just going to skip all that?
See, probably skip it. Mostly because I don't want to have to make a decision on who my best man is.
No, you have to rank all your friends.
Like, I just feel like that's so shitty. It's like, I don't know, that it's just a weird thing to me to like pick out my.
Just have us all do speeches.
All my friends, like,
we'll all just do speeches.
And it's weird too, like, because I have like a brother, so I'd be like, oh, you should pick your brother, but like, what if I don't want to pick my brother? I want to pick one of my other friends, It's like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's like, if I'm closer to them than my brother, then it's like,
right,
I'd want to do that. So it's complicated, but Joseph, what do you want for your wedding?
I would like to do a small ceremony, quick, small, just like enough to like have it be a ceremony, like 5 groomsmen, bridesmaids kind of deal, and like immediate family, maybe some really close friends, but like that's about it. And then similarly with like a bigger reception.
Hell yeah.
It's because like, and yeah, invite more people to the reception and be like, hey, you know, I want to celebrate, and I want to spend more money on celebrating than anything else. So let's do it, and kind of thing.
Amen,
that's
brother.
It's kind of my ideal. You know, yeah. Again, with like, got to get the good food, the good desserts.
Mm-hmm.
My sister's wedding, they had these mini bunt cakes, and they were fucking fantastic.
I
To
don't
be
know.
honest, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Bunt
What
cake?
cake is?
It's like a ring, kind of like a donut, but it's
It's
a
like
cake.
a donut, yeah.
It's just a bigger donut.
They're really
There's
thick.
cake donuts.
They're thick cakes.
Yeah.
They're thick. Yeah, that's a thick cake. They're fucking good.
There's a very special pan, and it's got a hole in the middle because it makes like a ring, and it's like got
Monkey
like
bread?
Okay,
No,
I know
similar.
what that is then.
but it's the pan's got like these weird ridges on it. Anyway, so they were like miniature, like bite-sized versions of those. And
All
they're,
I
like,
gotta say is
different
like in my
flavors, and they were so good.
no, yeah, that's totally the play. Like in my years of catering, for dessert, fucking skip the big cake. Get little cupcakes or like individual things. People, it just saves so much hassle, and they usually just taste better.
Yeah, because then you don't need to worry about like utensils or like
Yep.
cutting the cake, and then you got a weirdly cut cake afterwards.
They have to
And
like
then you
feed it
have,
to
like,
your
the-
wet partner.
The
Yeah.
cakes that have the fondant on it, like that make it look good but taste like dog shit.
Yeah. She's got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely
another one of my
individualized
sisters did
desserts.
pies for her dessert, and that was
Ooh.
really good too. There was like a local
Blueberry pies.
I don't remember. Probably was.
That means
But-
yes.
But like a local like I don't know bakery just made like a fuck ton of pies, and yeah, those were super good too. But yeah.
Nice. Gubby
That-
Gub, what do you want to for your wedding?
All right, first off, I'm not getting married anytime soon.
We never fucking said that. That wasn't part of the conversation.
There's no time scale here. You can be 80.
I was
we
waiting
don't give
for
a
Patty
fuck.
to like peek out and be like, "What?"
No, we're on the same page for that. I don't think I would want my ceremony in a church at all. Like I'm just not a religious person, and I don't see the value in paying for that when it's not something I care about. Regardless of whatever the fuck my parents say, fuck it. It's my wedding. I feel like a lot of people fall in that trap. They're like, ooh, X and X wants it. Like, fuck you, it's my wedding. So it would probably just be very, like 20 minutes, like the one that I went to, or like what you guys are saying, where it'd be very quick. I feel like my answer is very similar, where it's just like, the ceremony is great and all, but it's like, I want to celebrate. That's the thing.
The party is the best part.
Yeah.
The problem here is that we're all young guys.
Yeah.
And, like, let's be real. None of us played wedding when we were younger, but I know for a fact all my sisters did.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Yeah.
like...
Well, yeah, obviously it makes a compromise. Like, it depends who we're all gonna actually
Yeah, and it
marry
depends on the
what they
person
want.
you're marrying, what they want. But
Yeah.
it's just not something that I really care too much about. Like, if you already care about that person, I don't know. The fun part's the celebrating part, not making them sit through this long ass ceremony, I guess.
But you can see the beautiful chapel and all the pretty words, and
just takes so
everything
long.
just looks so nice and sounds so nice, and it's just so
So
nice.
It's
As
just not
crazy Catholics
yeah,
say.
it's just not something I care about. Like, I'd much rather just do immediate family and then invite more people to the actual party. Definitely open bar. I understand.
I
that
feel
my-
like that's a given.
Yeah.
Like, it's 2019.
Yeah.
If you have a cash bar, get the fuck out of here.
At least have a couple kegs and like wine. Mixed drinks, okay, I understand. But
rail
like,
shots are fine, like rail drinks. Or
yeah,
anything.
just get a couple rails.
Yeah, like beer and
Rails?
wine
What
is
are
fine.
rails?
Just
Like rail liquor, like just,
Just
like
like
the
cheap.
it's one and
cheap-
one,
like
so
cheap
it's like a
liquor.
liquor and a quick mixer. So like a rum and coke would be example
Yeah.
of a rail drink.
Oh, so like basically what we downed in my bedroom during spring break.
Yep, like vodka coke, rum and or vodka coke.
you
Vodka
could.
soda would be better.
Gin tonics.
Yeah, gin and
that kind of
tonics, like
stuff.
simple, liquor.
well, yeah,
mixing.
because if you go to like a
Screwdriver
restaurant or
swim.
bar and you ask for like a rum and coke, they'll give you the rail rum, unless you ask for a nicer rum.
Yeah.
So it's just like
so
the
it's just the
cheapest shit they have.
shittiest bottom shelf stuff that you can think of. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
different than what I was thinking.
Unless, but if like I want, Captain and Coke, they'll give you that. But it's like if you just say rum or the whatever the thing is, they'll give you real.
Yeah. So definitely do that. Definitely good food. And honestly, like depending on obviously where the location is, I wouldn't mind like having it in like, I don't know, like a. It wouldn't need to be anywhere fancy. Like if you could do it in like a fucking barn or something, that'd be kind of cool.
Hey, you can rent out.
We could get married in an alley. I don't give a fuck.
No. I'm talking about the reception.
Let's just go to a gutter behind the dumpster and party it up.
So it's gonna be destination wedding. We're going to Vegas. It's just gonna be us two.
But the reception is
in a barn.
Vegas.
No, I don't know. I think there'd be something cool about being in like kind of like a rustic area type of a deal.
Yeah, I'm definitely not fucking with outdoor settings though. It's just too risky.
No. That's what my mom did when she got remarried, and it fucking stormed so hard that a tree hit our limo. Let's put it that way.
I don't know, dude. I think part of that could be kind of fun. You just don't know what's gonna happen.
Chaos.
That's the chaos.
Can you imagine?
But it's not even the chaos of like
leading up to. You're just like, ooh, what's it gonna be like? Can you imagine that? Just if it's raining and it gets freaking all muddy and shit, you just have a
not everyone thinks your way about that though.
Dayton, slip and slide.
Earlier you were talking about how you don't want to deal with stress, and now you want to load some stress onto people.
Yeah. No. They're all gonna leave. They're gonna be like, I'm not crazy like Dayton.
Dude, this is a different kind of stress, okay? This is what I'm saying.
For you.
You get yeah, of course. You get a freaking mud slip and slide going. At the bottom of the slip and slide is the freaking open bar. Holy shit, dude. Oh, God.
Everyone's going to ruin their clothes, but they're going to be slam
hammered.
Dude, I if it's going to rain, I'll put a disclaimer on it to be like, don't wear nice clothes. Period. Yeah.
But they rent the tuxes way in advance.
But he's not having.
Why'd they rent tuxes?
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
That's on the RSVP.
Yeah. All right.
I guess. Yeah. That would be pretty fun.
That actually, everyone shows up in swim trunks and shitty t-shirts.
Just have a darty.
I think what I'm leaning towards is a white trash reception.
That's kind of what it sounds like. Everyone wears camo.
A white trash badge and just.
Honestly, that'd be so fun though.
Just Loki, we're just getting drunk.
At the end of the ceremony, everyone takes out their shotguns and shoots them in the air.
This is just a potluck.
They take their pickup trucks to the potluck reception. The last thing I wanted to say is my music. Yeah. I understand that my music isn't for everybody, so there wouldn't be much of my music. Not that I want to hear Cupid Shuffle 6 times. But
okay, speaking of music, during the wedding I was just in, I got the short straw and had to DJ on the party bus, and I panicked and I hit the Darty playlist
of course
that we made, and so I just curated all the bad songs out of it, and any song that Gabe put on I immediately took off. They're not gonna want to listen to Korn right now. Let's be real.
I don't it's not
hey, I took half my songs off too because they're not
no, they're not dancing songs.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, this is not the right mood for it.
Yeah,
so it has to be a dancing song or a sing-along song or both.
Yeah.
Those are your only options.
I'll tell you what, I love Gimme 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 A Man After Midnight on that. Fucking killed it. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, there's definitely be ABBA at my wedding. You can count on that shit. Yeah, I'm with Dayton for most of my stuff. It's I would definitely want to get married in a courthouse and not deal with all that bullshit with just immediate family and maybe a close friend or two. But definitely just not. Don't want to make people sit through that. And then for the reception, we gotta go balls to the wall. Get a nice space, open
baby
bar,
elephant.
Baby elephant. I'm riding in on. I've been thinking about the food a lot though, and I've been trying to figure out what I want to do for the food. So it's got to be good food, obviously, right?
Dank.
But I'm also
food.
thinking about finding just a really good fucking pizza place and just getting a fuck ton of pizzas or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's too
Element Pizza's cheap. Catering your wedding.
I mean, I'm thinking about it.
I feel like we're all way too similar for some of our topics because they're all the same fucking answer. Like even the BuzzFeed quizzes, man, we're just like our minds are on the same track.
Have a mud slip and slide.
Okay, that's fair. But I'm saying
smash some pumpkins.
Everybody's answer essentially is small ceremony, big party.
Yeah, because
that's what I'm saying. Because we're mid-20s or low 20s white guys.
Don't put me at mid-20s just yet. All right.
We just graduated college, and some of us, well, I guess not all of us just graduated college, but we're looking at jobs, and yeah, like, of course you want to fucking party. Like, it's the most
stereo. It's not even just about like us wanting to party though. It's like I want people to have fun at the wedding.
No, but I'm saying like if you ask most people within our demographic, and they're gonna say basically the same thing. Like, obviously, there'll be outliers. Like, don't get me wrong.
No,
but
I think there'd be a lot of people who would just be like, I don't plan on getting married. I feel like all of us are at least thinking about it,
Yeah.
Anyway.
But
yeah, the food has been a thing where I'm thinking about a lot. It's like, do I get, like, a nice catering company, and they have, like, bring, like, this nice food, or just, like, let's get some fucking, like, real good food from, like, a good restaurant, have them just cater it.
Let's have Taco Bell. I'm just gonna have Taco Bell cater my...
Party packs.
Okay, that's even more white trash than what I had in mind.
But Joseph, do you know what the play is though? Because I've seen this at a couple weddings I worked. These guys are fucking geniuses. They have like the nice dinner with the catering company, and then they bring in like Taco Bell like midnight.
Yeah, at midnight.
And it's just like, you guys are fucking so smart, because people
the
are
only
just
people
drunk
that are there are drunk, and so it's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat whatever garbage you put in front of me. Like,
damn,
people crave that shit.
That's actually a really damn good idea.
Yeah.
Or you just have someone making grilled cheeses all night.
Nah.
Dude, honestly, if there's a grilled cheese bar, I would sit in that before the open bar.
Dude, I'll just hire Big Blue to make grilled cheese. That's what I did in college.
There we go.
they had pretty good ones.
Yeah, but definitely small wedding, like 100 people, just close people. I want to do this like family, extended family bullshit. Just to
third cousins show up that you haven't seen since you were in diapers.
Exactly, and just dance until at least 2 a.m. Come on. If we're shutting down at 10 p.m., it's not even fucking worth it, alright? It's gotta be like 1, 2 a.m.
Yeah, because that was the thing, like, afterwards, like, it was like a 45-minute drive home, and then my dad and I went to a brewery afterwards. It's like, what are we doing?
It's weird you have, like, time after a wedding to do stuff, It doesn't feel right.
You should be crashing.
We're both in suits, and we're just at this brewery in like Shittsville, South Haven. And why are you guys dressed up? Oh, we just left a wedding,
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? But no, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but I also like the idea of not having groomsmen, because picking is just a pain in the ass, and I feel like it puts a little bit of pressure on them. I know it's fun, like you're saying, Joseph, to be a groomsman. But I'd rather just have everyone just there just be equal.
I'll just have like a round table of dudes. I'll call it like the broskies serving brewskis or something like that. Something stupid. And it's just all my good friends. Like, Dayton, I'm not going to rank them.
What you do is you tell all of them that they need to prepare a speech, and then at the wedding you roll up 2 pairs of dice. And then you're like, all right, Joseph's speaking. And then he has to like give a speech on the spot.
Dude, I definitely want people to have speeches, though. Speeches are fucking awesome. I've heard some really cool speeches in my day.
Oh, dude, I'll give a speech at any one of your guys' weddings.
You're definitely doing that, date.
No, there's no.
Sure.
There's a couple people that I'm friends with that there's no way they are speaking or attending my wedding. Dayton, you're attending, but you're not speaking. I'll tell you what.
Because he knows too much, or what? Is it because he knows too much and Crazy Kath is not gonna like it, or?
Yeah.
What on earth is this bullshit, Joseph? I took a public speaking class. Damn it.
Yeah, and you talked about bagels, all right? I don't.
And then you could talk about the one time, I don't know, anything embarrassing that we know about you.
I've never done anything embarrassing.
Anything you regret? Not a single thing.
Not
Joseph,
a one.
Joseph, I am hurt that you don't think that I have the maturity to filter out those things that you don't want me telling everyone in the world.
But I feel like you shouldn't have to filter it. It's Joseph's wedding. Like, Joseph, who gives a fuck? You know,
Crazy cat.
Well, there's a lot of things I don't think he would want his family knowing about.
But who cares? It's his wedding. Come on.
I care. It's my wedding.
See, putting on a good wedding is as much about you as it is the people who show up, and you got to put on a good time for them. And what's a better time than having your best friend just give you shit for 20 minutes on a speech? You know?
Dayton, you definitely would not be on the no speak list, but I do have friends who are on the no speak list, and it's
What do you guys think about like different like gimmicks at weddings? Like for example, there'll be like a disposable camera on each table so they can take pictures, or like
a theme.
Disposable cameras are cool.
Yeah, that's not bad, but I'm just saying like little stuff like that.
Well,
or,
isn't
like,
every
having,
wedding
like,
supposed to have a gift to begin with at the reception, where it's like you give them something, whether that
there's like a little like thing
I'm
on the
giving
table
them
a
a free open bar.
I mean, not necessarily, but it's pretty common.
Yeah, usually there's like a gift bag or something.
The wedding I was at, they gave s'mores, like kits, I guess. So like graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallows. I thought they were gonna have like a campfire to like roast them, but no, it was just like in a little bag. Which I mean, it wasn't bad. It was a cool idea.
Nah,
I probably would have wanted to do that, Joseph, but that's just a mess city right there.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
want to deal with that.
I'm sure.
But I always get when I've worked weddings, the two things I get annoyed at are one, every fucking like 2 minutes, kiss, 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 and makes the groom bride kiss, and then pictures, that shit, and then like when the speeches do go on for way too long, if there's like 6 or 7 people giving speeches, like all right, let's cut it back a little bit.
Yeah,
you cut it to the best man and maid of honor, and
maybe
father
a parent.
of the bride.
Yeah,
Father of the bride, and that's it.
Dude, your campfire thing made me think, what if my mud slip and slide jumped over the campfire making food on it?
You're gonna get sued.
I'll do you one better. It starts as a coal walk into a slip and slide.
Dude, you can get some serious speed on that because you want to move your feet really quick on the coal bed.
Oh really? You don't want to linger on hot coals.
You want to make haste.
I feel like somebody's definitely going to the ER after Dayton's wedding.
It's probably going to be me.
That's what I picked up.
Knowing my track record.
Just call the hospital early and be like, hey,
have
just
an
have
ambulance
the
on
ambulance.
hand.
No, dude, honestly, one of my good friends from high school,
fleet on standby.
he's more than prepared to handle anything that I can throw at him.
And the last thing I think we probably would all agree on, at least at this point in our lives, no kids at the wedding.
Yeah. No kids.
No kids. I don't want to deal with it. I want to get drunk without shame of little kids looking at me weird. All right.
Why is he acting funny? Why can't you talk right?
He's fucking blasted, son.
I'm blackout, kid. I don't know what.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna remember this in the morning.
Exactly.
You see that adult juice over there? I've had too much.
Because like Joseph, you got an invitation not long ago that's like, we respectfully request that no children attend the wedding. It's like, yes, please, more of that.
Yeah. Also, they had a thing before the ceremony started, no cell phones, because like there's a lot of times you'll see pictures, like from the photographer, and
everyone's taking photos.
There's
themselves.
cell phones in the way of everything, and like, nah, get that shit out of here.
I mean, I know some weddings where they just take away your phone and give it back to you in the night, kind of a thing.
Oh yeah,
which is kind of weird.
Well, like during the ceremony or the reception.
Yeah, I mean, I thought during the ceremony it was just like a polite thing to not have your fucking phone out.
It should be, but people aren't respectful. But yeah.
Last question. Would you guys want like photographer or videographer, or would you just want to have people like take their own pics and like send it to you?
Dude, a photographer's gonna do a way better job than any my aunts. Like, they don't even know how to post on Facebook, let alone fucking take a good photo.
Yeah, I think wedding photographers are definitely worth it. I don't think like necessarily buying like, I mean maybe like buying like a photo album or whatever, but like I definitely think like the pictures that come out of it are really nice usually.
Yeah.
Cause like
very nice.
In the moment you're like, I feel like this is a really awkward pose and like I don't feel natural, but
and
like
the Photoshop happens.
Well, not even the Photoshop. It's just through the lens. Like it just looks different. You know, like I don't know, like, I remember the same thing taking, like, senior photos. It's like, this is not how I would normally, like, sit. But, like, when you see it in a photograph, the different angles
good.
and things.
Yeah, they know what looks good.
Yeah.
Well, not more, yeah, I totally get, like, the wedding photos, not, like, at the reception, you know? Like,
I mean, like, yeah, because you get, like, the first dance and the father-daughter and mother-son dance, and I think that'd be worth it.
Yeah.
At least for, like, a little bit. Like the dinner and everything.
I kind of like the disposable camera idea, that because it was one I went to a long time ago. But yeah, like they didn't have a photographer, so everyone at the table had a camera, and they'd take pictures, and at the end of the night they all turned them in, so then the family can, develop them all and get all the pictures. But a lot of them are probably shit.
Probably.
Yeah, because they have one focal length, I think, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh, at that same wedding, they had another good gimmick where it's if you wanted the bride and groom to kiss, you had to go up and sing a song with the word love in it. That was pretty funny. So
it's better than just hitting your glass
Yeah.
anonymously.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want some sort of gimmick like that to kind of restrain the amount. Not like I don't want to kiss my wife, it just gets fucking annoying after a while, you know?
If you want to have the bride and groom kiss, you have to moon them.
You have to go down my mud slip and slide and do a 360 over the fire.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Only then.
Will we kiss?
Yeah,
Well,
I remember at my
okay,
sister's wedding, my brother-in-law was like, "Yeah, no, if they do that, like, we're just not going to." And like he like stared everyone in the eye while they did it and like refused. It's like it's so dumb. It's like I'm eating. I don't wanna
Just
But, like,
freaking
mom,
mama
like,
bird the
if I
cake.
make
my
him do
new
it while
I
the
don't want
food's
to
in their mouth,
mama
then it's
bird
funny.
my new wife. Like
You should have
fuck
stood
outta
up and just
here.
flicked everyone off, just like.
Moon them.
Now you all have
Oh,
to
yeah.
kiss.
Kiss this, all right?
Got him.
All right, well, actually took the whole episode, so that was a fun topic.
Yeah.
Thank
Pretty-
you all
pretty
for
solid.
listening to this episode of the Engineers Without Filters podcast. Again, follow us on Instagram. Mostly it's Instagram. Just hop on there. See our dumb photoshops we've been doing recently. They've been pretty funny.
Say, when was the last time you posted to Twitter?
It's been we don't have any it's counterintuitive. We don't have any followers.
The
on
only
posts
followers
there, but
are us.
We don't get more followers because I don't post there, so it's just like.
Yeah.
But Instagram's more fun anyway. So.
I mean, you can post pictures to Twitter.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So that hop off my ass.
It
alright?
could be done. We're just
I got this
lazy.
entire social coordinator job on my back. All right.
Yeah.
Gabe's sitting over here not doing shit. You know.
What?
Yeah,
I
now
got us
who's-
on Spotify, you fucker.
Yeah.
What have you
past
done for me
tense.
lately? All right.
Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. But hey, we wouldn't be reaching any audience if it wasn't for me. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're past tense over here, buddy.
The statute of limitations. I can just put it. Whatever.
But you'd have to actively do it. You don't.
Find new episodes every Monday on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. We'll see you next one day. Bye.
Yeah, bye.